Hey, you guys. How's it going? Thanks so much for coming on by. Here's some cam action. Hi. um, so welcome to Blackwell Legacy. I have a feeling that not a lot of people will know what this game is. I've never played it. I don't know anything about the story. It is not murdered soul suspect, even though the imagery might look a lot like it. But yeah, it's a classic point and click game. I think it's from 2006 or so, and it's a series actually, and I think it might have 4 or 5 games. Who is this? Ooh, what? um, it's it's maybe got 4 or 5 games in it, and the latest title from it came out not that long ago, maybe last year, I believe, the Blackwell Epiphany. Um, I am in I am in the right stream. Um, and so yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how this game goes. Chaos, chaos, go to bed. Go to bed, I think you're drunk. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into it now, shall we? Let's go ahead and turn that off and pull this up and get the game up here. Ba-da! Why does she look so awesome and friendly? I don't know what you're talking about. Chaos. So silly. Let's go ahead and pull the game audio up here. It might be a little loud at first. The big thing I am not into with Steam games is how they have a tendency to just completely mute themselves when I'm clicking outside of them. So in case you do um, hear just dead air, it's probably because of that. Chaos, go back to bed. I think you're drunk. All right, but what is this madness? But you guys will have to let me know. Hi, Chaos. You guys will have to let me know how audio is. The game is a little on the loud side, so I had to kind of tone it down a little on OBS. Hopefully it's not too overpowering once the game actually starts. So, but yeah, it's basically just a classic point and click. I don't know anything about it, but I own most of them. I don't think I have the latest one, but I figure it's time to get into it. I was watching Arcalis play Murdered Soul Suspect, and something about that fedora really reminded me about Blackwell Legacy, and I thought that was time to jump into it. Are you sure, Chaos? Because I could just click on your name right here, and who knows? I've many options. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Would you like to activate in-game instructions? Sure, why not? In addition to on-screen instructions, you can view the instructions by clicking the help button on the options screen.
So, I guess this is it. Years of watching and waiting and hoping, and it comes down to this. Do I love you? Do I miss you? I don't know for sure, I hardly know you. But you're the closest thing to family I've got, and I suppose that's something. Goodbye, Auntie.
I'm really surprised this is voice acting.
Wherever
I wasn't
you are.
expecting that. They're very sensitive. I'm digging this music, if anything.
What a morning. At least I'm home now.
Interacting with objects. Interact with objects or characters. Move the mouse cursor over them and left click. There's a strange kid standing in front of Rose's door. Try interacting with him to see what he wants. Them Desa moves, right? So classic. Look, front door, teenager.
There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in that way.
I have a letter already. Dr. Donald Quinton, Bellevue Medical Hospital, October 12th, 2006. Miss Blackwell, my name is Dr. Donald Quinton, and I was your aunt's primary care physician here at Bellevue Hospital. I have seen to your aunt's needs since she arrived here 25 years ago. Please accept my heartfelt condolences for your loss. Feel free to visit my office at any time. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Interesting. Okay.
There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in that way.
Hi there.
Hi?
So who are you visiting today?
Chaos. Leave the lurkers alone. He may have been here recently, but maybe he's lurking now. I'm getting kind of chilly, guys. Let's see. Where's my... I guess I'll wear this. I don't really want to wear this because it doesn't match my outfit, but I'll deal with it. I'll just look extra Christmassy. And it's close by. I already forgot what he said. Let's see. Yep, he's dungeon defending twoing.
Oh, ha ha.
Seriously, who are you here to see? Can't let you in unless you tell me.
I live here?
No, you don't. I know everybody in the building. I don't know you.
Okay.
Really, I live here.
Nice try. I know everyone in this building, and I don't know you. Sorry.
I've lived here for 5 years.
Then how come I've never seen you before?
I have no idea. Doesn't matter.
If you lived here, I'd know you. That's all there is to it.
Okay. Teenagers.
Who the hell are you?
Chaos.
Jim Burdo.
All right, Jim. Where's the regular doorman?
Geez, where have you been? He's on strike.
He's what?
Strike. All the building servicemen in the city are doing it. Union rules or something. I stepped in to help because I know everybody.
How come nobody told me?
Notices were posted all over the building. I put them up myself. If you lived here, you'd have seen them.
Who pays attention to things like that?
Well, that's not my problem.
Huh.
How long is the strike going to last?
I don't know. Could be a couple hours or a couple days, depending on whether they reach a settlement or not. I don't know the details.
Wow. Honestly, the voice acting is actually really good. I'm a big fan of Broken Sword, and I was impressed by their voice acting, but sometimes it gets a little over the top and kind of stereotypical, but so far pretty interesting.
Listen, I really live here. 4th floor, number 4E.
4E. Isn't that apartment empty?
No, I live there, and I want to go there. Thank you very much.
Oh. Maybe you're telling the truth.
He sees reason, thank God.
You have any ID? A driver's license or something?
Yes, I have a driver's license. It's upstairs, in my desk drawer. Crap. Come on, this is New York. Who actually drives?
True, but I still can't let you in unless you prove you live here.
I have my apartment key. Will that do?
Sorry, no. That could be any key.
Well, let's go upstairs and see if it works.
And leave the door unattended? Can't do it. Sorry.
Okay, I have no ID, and you don't know me. What can I do to prove that I live here?
Well, can anyone in the building vouch for you?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know anybody here.
How long have you lived here again?
Be quiet. Not all of us are social butterflies.
Okay, whatever. Hey, what about Nishanti Sharma? She could vouch for you.
Who is this Nish?
Nishanti. Nishanti Sharma. She lives in 4F. You know, right next door to 4E. You really don't get out much, do you?
Your point?
Nothing, but I'm sure she could vouch for you.
Great, call her up.
She's not here.
Of course she isn't. So I gotta wait here all day for her.
You might have to. Although, she usually goes to Washington Square Park in the mornings. You can look for her there.
Alright, I know, right? Well, it sounds like I'm supposed to go to the park no matter what I do, so let's see.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Activating the inventory bar. Rosa is carrying something. Let's see what it is. To activate the inventory bar, move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen. I already did that. Welcome to the inventory bar. Here you can access the objects Rosangela is carrying. In addition to accessing the game's options, save, load, quit, etc. Move the mouse cursor over them, right click. Rosa has an inventory, has a letter in her inventory bar. Try looking at it. Yes, I already read this. Okay. Alright.
Hello again.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Okay. I guess we will... Can I go this way? Okay, exit this way. Washington Square Park. Let's head that way.
Washington Square. It's been a while since I've been here. Still looks the same, I guess. Although the dog park is empty. I wonder why.
First rule of any adventure game, search for garbage. Surprisingly, she doesn't want to look for garbage.
The dog park is empty. There's no reason to go in there.
Fountain, alright. Yeah, I guess I'll go to the fountain.
Now I'm getting a stress headache. I need to get home.
She's definitely interesting character. Oh, dog.
I don't
Hey,
think
doggy.
so.
Dog.
I don't
Look
think
at that
so.
dog butt.
I don't think so.
Oh my god. You are heartless, Rosa. This poor
That's her.
dog.
I recognize her from my building. Nishanti Sharma, was it? This is gonna be awkward.
This
I'm
dog
not
is
untying the
adorable.
dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
But her dog is so cute. Oh. That must be her. Interesting.
That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor apparently. She's playing some sort of flute. He's wearing one of those extendable leashes.
Okay, it looks like right click is looking.
I don't think
and
so.
Left click is doing. So, we'll go ahead and talk to
Excuse?
Nishanti.
I can't do it. I can't just barge up to her. Not in front of all those people. They're all staring.
Well, obviously she's performing. Alright, Chaos. Sounds good.
That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor apparently. She's playing some sort of flute.
Alright, well, it doesn't look like I can interact with her right now. That dog is adorable. What does the sign say?
Please note, dog walking park is closed until further notice.
I have a feeling that I might have to help her with her dog. In exchange for her vouching for me. I have a feeling. Let's go to Bellevue. Whoa. Something seems weird here.
I don't have anyone to call. The sign says I'm not allowed back there.
Okay. This is poster.
I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital. Some kind of motivational poster. I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital. It says that this floor is undergoing renovations. That explains a lot.
Sure looks like it.
It's the security guard for the hospital. What's with the lights?
Hey, old buildings, you know? Always got problems. If the plumbing ain't broken, the lights are on the blink. It's giving me a headache, let me tell you.
Did you have contact with Lauren Blackwell while she was here?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. She was in temporary care?
No, she was in long term.
That's a whole different floor. This is the floor for temp patients.
I see.
Okay.
So what exactly happens here on the temporary ward?
It's just that. Temporary. Most insurance plans only cover a 2-week stay, so this floor is designed for a high turnover rate. That's why the doctor's offices are usually down here. They need to be on hand when new patients arrive.
That makes sense. Oh, thanks for the tweets and retweets, folks, and favorites and such. Very nice.
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Uh-huh. Is he expecting you?
I've got this letter right here.
Okay, looks legit. Go right in. His name's on the door, you can't miss it.
Thanks.
Come in.
That's
Dr.
a really good
Quentin?
knock.
Yes.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh, hello. Come in. Come in. You got my letter, I trust.
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
Stern correction, polite correction, or subtle correction? Polite.
Thanks, but she was my aunt, not my mother.
Ah, quite right, quite right.
So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, yes, I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
Complain about your day. Expected
I'm fine.
response.
That's good to hear. You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
I imagine you must miss her.
Honest.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel. It's not like I knew her, or even remember her from before. She's like a stranger.
So why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
She was the only family I had. I guess I felt an obligation, like I had to.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you want me to say? Auntie's dead, life goes on.
So you'll just keep living, is that it?
Yes.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about those?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
I have to be honest, Miss Blackwell. The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
That's really creepy, Dr. Quentin.
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to know more about her family, and you proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply?
That's their problem.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case. And now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat. We can discuss her condition. And yours too, of course.
My condition.
Wait, what do you mean by my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell. And in my opinion, there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother. Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with a family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully. I do apologize. I just assumed. Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen to me?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
Okay.
You never could find out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
Fascinating. I don't understand.
Forgive me, I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right, she had outbursts.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
If Auntie spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time, but I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say, but it was immense.
How immense?
When we reduced her medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams. Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor Auntie. So, I had a grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was brought to us. Patricia Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
Until it struck her daughter.
Until 20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems impossible.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
You couldn't find any other link between the two cases.
None, aside from the family connection. And a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey. Your aunt, too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Joey?
Yes.
Who's Joey?
We've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want you to be aware, is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
Is there anything else you need to tell me before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a folder, some documents and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule is fairly open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
Favorite, huh?
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
That was awfully nice of her.
I don't think so. Just a small transistor radio. Some small keys. One of them is labeled FB, I assume that means fuse box.
She's smarter than I am. I would have never guessed that. Okay, well, I guess we'll go back to the park and see if there's any updates at Shanti. Nope, she's still occupied. Sorry, puppy. Alright, let's go back to the apartment.
Hello again.
Please, I've had a really tough morning. I need to get home.
Sorry, lady. Rules are rules.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the park to look for a woman who might be there, and if she recognizes me, then, and only then, I'll be granted the privilege of entering my own home?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
This is really stupid.
I'm not the one who forgot my ID.
I'll be back.
See you around.
My letter's gone. I come back and it looks like we've gone back in time. Well, I found a lot of story out. We went to the psychiatric hospital and found out about Rose's aunt and incidentally her grandmother, which she was not expecting to hear about. But very interesting story so far. I'm very intrigued already. So let's see. Hi, puppy.
I don't think so.
Puppy. Alright, let me see if I can talk to her now.
All right, here I go. No. Okay, that didn't go so well. I just need to work myself up to it. Okay, you can do this. Right. Crap. Calm down. Need to calm down. I don't think so. I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me. Right. This is it. Hi. Can I... Damn it. This is not working. I can't do this. I just can't.
One more time?
No. I can't do this. I just can't. I'll just have to wait until she's finished. Or, I don't know. I can't do this with all those people staring at me. No. I can't do this. I just can't. I'll just have to wait until she's finished. Or, I don't know. I can't do this with all those people staring at me.
What part sounded weird, Chaos?
I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me. The dog's leash is tied to the trash can. He's wearing one of those extendable leashes. I don't think so. That's Nishanti Sharma, my next-door neighbor, apparently. She's playing some sort of flute. No. I can't do this. I just can't. I'll just have to wait until she's finished. Or, I don't know. I can't do this with all those people staring at me.
Alright. Her sounds, I guess? You mean Rosa's or Nishanti's? Wonder... Dog walk entrance, maybe?
The dog park is empty. There's no reason to go in there.
Yes, does that work? He actually should be getting off of work soon. He's probably, he's usually done at 8, so he's probably leaving work in a little bit. I wonder if I go back to the apartment. Hey, Globe. How's
Hello
it going?
again.
I'll be back.
See you around.
I wonder what I have to do. How's it going, Globe? We're just playing a little Blackwell Legacy here. I don't know if you know of it. Not a lot of people have heard of this. Going good? That's good. Glad to hear it. Oh. These lights are really weird.
Locked. Whatever's back there, I can't get to it. Looks like a fuse box. Judging by the flickering lights, it must be broken. You need a key to open it. I don't have anyone to call.
Are you sure? Nope. Yeah, not a lot of people have heard about hides under Spider-Man sheets to get warmed up. Oh, well, I do see that Reap favorited my my tweet, so that's very sweet.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
I guess we'll go around the corridor.
Whoa! Hold on there. You want to go in, I gotta clear you first.
Well,
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
I guess I can't go back and see him.
I don't think I need any of these keys. It's the security guard for the hospital.
Alright. I mean, the only thing I can think of, unless there's more, I doubt there's more, stuff up here. No, I don't think so. Nothing in my inventory. Nothing around here. So the only thing I can think of is just waiting for Nishanti to finish playing. That would seem like the logical thing to do.
No. I can't do this. I just can't. I'll just have to wait until she's finished. Or, I don't know. I can't do this with all those people staring at me.
I'm like, this is perhaps the first puzzle in the game, and I'm already stuck, I guess? I don't know.
I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me. I don't think so.
I guess maybe I'll just stand here and wait. I'm hoping it works, because I don't really have a lot of options. I mean, unless I go back and threaten violence against that one guy. By the way, I'm not trying to steal Seth from you, I'm just borrowing him. That's fine, Chaos. I mean, if you have him, that means I get to actually take care of other business, like be productive and whatnot, so. I mean, do you guys think it's a good idea for me to just sit and wait to see if she ever finishes? It's kind of hard to know. Like, people are really into watching her.
I don't think so. He's wearing one of those extendable leashes. I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
I guess the only option. Alright. I really don't think me waiting around for her literally will be it. The Steam video for this makes it look pretty killer. It's like I didn't know anything about this. I kept seeing it float around in Humble Bundles, and a friend on VG Collect also strongly suggested it because it goes on sale. Alright, I'm just going to have to thread in this guy because I am not sure
Hello
what to do.
again.
Thread in violence.
Out of my way. I'm going in.
I wouldn't do that.
Why? Are you going to stop me?
Me? No. But I've got a cell phone in my pocket with 911 programmed in. All I have to do is hit send and the cops will be here in 5 minutes.
Are you serious?
Totally serious.
I don't believe this. I'll be back.
See you around. Hello
Apparently
again.
I can't.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the park to look for a woman who might be there, and if she recognizes me,
They are, Globe.
then and only then I'll be granted the privilege of entering my own home?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
This is really stupid.
I'm not the one who forgot my ID.
Okay. So I do just
I'll
have
be
to
back.
See you
do
around.
something.
There are bars over the...
Yep. Chaos. Chaos, have you played this game? Unless you were just gonna try to Google the walkthrough for me, but alright. So we'll go back here. I really don't see anything else around here. I mean, there's the dog walk entrance. There's a sign. Hey,
Please
Phantom.
note, Dog Walking Park is closed until further
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please note,
Yes. Yes, I read that.
the dog park is empty.
Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything else. We're gonna do some pixel hunting, folks. Or I may have not. I mean, it would be sad if the first puzzle really in this whole game I can't figure out.
I don't think so.
Just pet the dog. Just let me know if you need a hint. Phantom. Let's see.
The dog's leash is tied to the trash can.
Alright. See, it's like I have no items. And like whenever I play these games, I would have picked up like 5 random items where I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Maybe I'll try this.
He's wearing one of those extendable leashes.
What's it, bud?
He's wearing one of those...
Oh, interesting.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I got him
Don't
stuck
worry,
around.
Moti. I'm coming.
Oh, that was interesting. I didn't even consider that. It's a pretty clever puzzle.
There, all better. I can't take you anywhere, can I?
He's psycho.
Oh, it's you. The lady next door.
Yes.
Hi.
Rhonda, isn't it?
No, Rosangela.
Well, Rosangela. I hope my friend here hasn't been giving you any trouble.
That's a cute dog you've got.
That
Isn't he
terrible
just?
smile.
Normally he behaves, but he seems to have taken a shine to you.
Oh, great.
Anyway, I don't think we've formally met. I'm Nishanti.
Rosangela.
So you said.
Oh, right.
Yes?
I have a strange favor to ask.
Go ahead and ask. What are neighbors for?
You know that building servicemen strike?
Yes. Jim Burdo is covering, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the problem, see. He doesn't recognize me.
Oh? Oh. So you need me to vouch for you?
Yeah, I know this is pretty stupid.
Don't worry about it. Moti is getting a little cranky anyway. Let's get you home.
Thanks.
Yay! Oh, puppy. So cute.
Are you all right?
Stress
I'm
headache.
fine, I just need to get home.
All right. Let's keep walking.
Walking? I take a cab in New York. What you doing? Oh, that retweet.
Hello,
Thank you,
Jim.
Seth.
Hey, Miss Sharma.
Jim, this is Rosangela. She lives here.
She does? Okay. Sorry about earlier. Had to be sure.
Ooh, I'm not gonna do the angry one. Syrupy sweet.
Oh, it was no problem at all. Do you want anything else? Milk or orange juice, perhaps? Never mind. Just get out of my way.
Well, here we are.
Yes. Finally. That stupid kid.
Well, perhaps. But try not to be so hard on him. We're all neighbors after all.
Yeah, I guess.
Looks like somebody is hungry. I'd best
That
get
little
this
paw.
spoiled puppy fed. Feel free to drop in any time you want.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yes, really. I know we New Yorkers don't usually talk to our neighbors, but who cares? The city can be a lonely place, especially when you live alone. I've got Moti. Who do you have?
Trying to
Oh,
make a joke.
I have 3 great roommates.
Oh?
Yes, their names are me, myself, and I. It's a joke.
Yeah, I get it. Very funny. I'm sure you're fine. Although your episode in the park tells me otherwise. And your eyes. Well, let's just say the offer stands.
Sure.
Episode.
You go home now. We'll see each other soon, Rosangela,
Oh,
I'm
the
sure.
headache, maybe.
Hey,
Yes?
you can call me Rosa, if you like. Rosangela's kind of a mouthful, you know?
It is kind of a mouthful.
All right, Rosa. You have a good day now.
What a
That
strange
level up.
lady.
Chaos. All right. Let's head home.
Home.
That
Thank
reminds
God.
me of Maniac Mansion. This room
I've never
somehow.
been so happy to see a 500 square foot room in my life.
All right. Oh, there's an envelope. It's probably from
Looks
the
like it's
messenger.
from Bellevue.
And you guys can let me know if the music's a little too robust.
I have nobody to call.
Why did you pick up the receiver then? That's stream. No. Let's see what else we got
They're
here.
fine where they are. Just some old book review clippings.
Of her own clippings, I guess. Search the
I
trash
don't need to take
can.
the trash out. It's not even full.
It's an adventure
Just a
game.
trash can filled with crumpled up novel ideas.
It's an adventure game. Search the trash can. What else we got here? It's got a beat you can almost dance to, right? Audio is great. Awesome. Thank you.
I suppose I should trim this plant. Maybe one day. Griff is fine where he is.
Griff. Aww. Shiba Inu.
That's Griff, the PI bear.
Aww.
I've had him as long as I can remember. He's in horrible shape, but I don't have the heart to throw him away.
Aww. She's got the creepiest smile. I just gotta say.
I don't need to bother. I don't get reception anyway.
Hopefully she uses it for
I'm not up for watching a movie. Besides, I've seen all of them a dozen times.
DVDs.
I must have watched all these a dozen times.
Alright.
I don't
fake
need
plant.
to touch it. I know these plants are fake. It's fake, but kinda pretty. Just a standard stove oven combo. Out of sight, out of mind.
Cabinets, curtains.
No. I open those curtains and a dozen windows can look directly in here. Those curtains stay shut and prying eyes stay out.
All right. That was a smile, I know. So creepy.
I'm not ready for bed.
Can
That
you
leads to
just...
my bedroom. It's
can
an
you just-
oversized closet, but it suits me fine.
Ah, I see. It's probably not very comfortable. Well, let's look at this envelope then. September 3rd, 1960. Dear Lauren, so you have been at NYU for 2 weeks now, and have not called. I'm sure things are busy in the Big Apple, but don't forget the family you left behind. Things back home are well. I see. So these are actually written to Rose's aunt back in the 60s, because I think present day is 2006 for her. Things back home are well. Jack starts high school on Monday, so he's a bit nervous. You know how he gets. Be sure to write him a letter. He misses his big sister. I admit, I am still a bit nervous about you living in New York all by yourself. You're carrying your ID with you when you go out like an ass. That's funny. Because Rosa didn't carry her ID with her, which got her into the issue with the teenager. You know me, just being a mom. Somebody has to. Keep your head on straight, kid, as your dad would say, and remember that you have a family back home that misses you. Love you, Mom and Dad and Jack. October 17th, 1960. Hello, sis. I'm writing this on my new St. Clair Model XV. Just had a thought, when Seth gets partner, expect to MV Seth, and it needs to be better than MV game. That's not a bad idea. I mean, it's kind of like the man-her, but it's even, you know, like... but Snarf V game was good. MV Snarf would also be good. But let's see. Mom says that improving my handwriting is a lost cause, so she got me this. Keen, huh? I've already typed up a few stories on it and this letter. Can't type for long, because Dad says the noise drives him up the friggin' wall. What does he know? And how's life in the big bad city? Troy is dead boring as usual. Why'd you have to go to college, huh? There's nobody to talk to in this dump anymore. See you at Thanksgiving. Jacko. December 5th, 1960. Dear Lauren, well, Thanksgiving time has come and gone, and so have you. In just 2 short months, I can already see you evolving into a capable young woman. You have outgrown this small town, Lauren. That much is obvious. Jack will be following in your footsteps soon, I'm sure. Visiting you in New York is all he talks about. Speaking of Jack, I know you are worried about him. We all are, but don't feel that he is your responsibility. You're his sister, and you love him, but he's got to learn to live without you eventually. You're growing up. Let him grow up too. Till Christmas. Love, Mom and Dad and Jack. Alright, Chaos. Lauren, can you keep a secret? I don't want Mom to say this over the phone. I don't want to say this over the phone in case Mom or Dad overhear. Mom's been acting odd lately. It started a few days after you went back to New York. She was dragging me shopping when she suddenly screamed and fainted. She was pointing at the corner of the room, but there's nothing there. We brought her to the hospital, and she says she's fine now, but she's been very on edge and paranoid. It's hard to explain. Dad's no help. Can you call and try to cheer her up? She won't listen to me. Just don't tell her about this letter. I just hope she's okay. That's interesting. So it sounds like Rosa's aunt, who's Lauren, I believe, her mother was starting to see things. Lauren, you seem concerned after our last phone call. I just want to write and reassure you that everything is F-I-N-E. Fine. Let us know when you're coming home again for Thanksgiving. With love, Mom and Dad and Jack. December 8th, 1961. Dear Sis, Mom's getting worse. You said it best during Thanksgiving. It's like somebody is watching over her shoulder. Paranoia. She sits by herself for hours, pretending to read when it's obvious she isn't. Lately, she's been covering her ears as if to keep out a sound and closing her eyes tight. Dad's losing patience with her. He's convinced she's lost her mind, and I'm starting to agree. She refuses to get any kind of help. Why can't she see that there is a problem? This isn't normal. Not normal at all. Why can't she see that? I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of scared. Scared for her. I don't know what to do. Jack. February 23rd, 1962. Lauren, it has a name. Mom locked herself in the bathroom this morning. She sounded like she was talking to herself in there. Well, not to herself. It was like there was somebody else there, but there wasn't. I listened. I couldn't understand it, but she did say the name, Joey. I asked her later who Joey was, and she got really scared. Then she got angry and said, if you know what's good for you, never mention that name again. This could be the key. If we can find out who Joey is, maybe we can save her. Jack. March 16th, 1962. Let's see, that's 1 month later, a few weeks later. 25 pages, I know. But it's okay, Chaos. It's an interesting story. I'm really intrigued, actually. Dear Lauren, well, it's done. The final papers have been signed. It hurt a lot, but it had to be done. Mom has now been committed to a mental ward. I have to say, I am relieved. I know how you feel about it, but you weren't there. You didn't come home to see her screaming and tearing her hair out, running around the house, knocking down everything in her way. Cuts were all over her face and the house was practically destroyed. I was so shocked. I just closed the door and waited outside for Dad to come home. It was awful. She clawed at him, clawed at his face, and drew blood. It will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Thanks for coming out, Lauren. I don't think Dad and I could have handled it on our own. She kind of drained us, you know? Can I come over to New York and visit? I need to get away for a while. Jack. May 17th, 1965. Oh, that's 3 years. 3 years later. Congratulations! Summa cum laude. I always knew you were smarty pants, sis. Now you've got the documentation to prove it. Thanks again for letting me stay at your place for the weekend. It was just like old times, except you weren't smoking then. New York is an amazing city, and Columbia has a great campus. I can't wait to move down there in September. But until then, I've got to deal with our grumpy old man. He's insufferable as always. Ever since Mom, he's been hard to talk to, and very hard on me. I should tell him you're smoking now. Maybe he'll concentrate on you for once. See you again soon, Jack. October 16th, 1967. Looks like it's 2 years later. Yeah. It's happened, Lauren. Just like you eventually said it would. I'm in love. Her name is Maria. She's from Italy and we met in statistics class. She asked if she could copy my notes because her hand was tired. We ended up having lunch and we've been inseparable ever since. She's incredible. She's got the most amazing red hair. I want you to meet her. I'll come by soon. Summa cum laude? I forget. Chaos might be able to look that up. It's usually a reference to graduating at a certain level. I can't recall which level that is, but I assume it's pretty high. So, let's see. 70. So 3 years later. December 19th, 1970. Lauren? Are you alright? Ever since Mom's funeral, you've been hard to reach. I know it's been hard on us, but it's been 6 months. I tried calling, but you never answer. I came by the other day, but you didn't open the door. I knew you were there, Lauren. I could hear you. I risked using the spare key you gave me, but you changed the lock. Come for dinner on Christmas Eve. Maria is a great cook. We won't ask any questions, just come. Mom might be gone, but we're still here. I miss my big sister, Jack. With the highest distinction. Thank you, Chaos. December 28th, 1970. PP only in high school, intermediate school. Gotcha. Yeah, in America we have a couple of distinctions. In college they have distinctions like that, but at my school it was only just like with high distinction. They didn't get all Latin with it, so. But we did have, I'm trying to think of what we called them if you were like top of the class in high school. We had a different name for it, and then there was like a second top of the class. It wasn't necessarily based on grades. Well, it might have been based on grades. I can't quite recall right now. Yeah. December 28th, 1970. Lauren, who's Joey? I went over last week to give you a Christmas gift. You didn't answer the door, but I heard you talking to somebody named Joey. Is it a boyfriend? Are you seeing a man named Joey? Is that why you've dropped off the map? Or is it something else? I don't think I need to tell you what. For God's sake, talk to me. Simple for us. Pass, merit, distinction. Ah. February 13th, 1971. So it's a few months later. Lauren, I know you're annoyed, but I'm not sorry. I didn't want to do it, but you left me no choice. Hiring a private detective to follow you was the only option left. He told me some odd things. You won't talk to me, but you'll talk to total strangers. You'll go to every far corner of the city at the strangest hours, and you talk to yourself when you think you're alone. Don't deny it. He heard it, and so did I. Not that any of it made any sense. That alone is disturbing. Disturbing enough. But then he saw you collapse. You were all alone, in some obscure park in the Bronx, when you just fainted. He was about to call an ambulance, but then he saw you get up again and walk off like nothing happened. You were always there for me growing up. Don't shut me out, sis. Let me be there for you now, Jack. Alright, Chaos. You Americans. Whoa, a handwritten letter from Lauren. Jacko, please stay away. Don't worry about me. There are things that need to be done, and I am the only one who can do them. Don't ask me to explain. All I can say is I understand our mother more than ever. She was never crazy, Jacko. Trust me on this, and take some comfort in it. You've grown up and you've grown tough, and you don't need anyone to fight your battles anymore. You don't need me, but I'll always be your big sister, Lauren. April 15th, 1973. Let's see, how many days has it been? A few years at this point. I'm returning your letter because I refuse to accept it. No, you don't need to fight my battles. I'm not 14 years old anymore, but we are still family, and that's important, especially now that Dad has died. Look, you obviously have something going on, and that's fine. I don't have to be involved if you don't want me to, but I still want you involved in my life. Maria and I are getting married in November. You are coming. No stupid excuses. And most schools are expensive as ass. My sister gets in-state tuition in Montana State due to a high scholarship, $50,000 scholarship. That's awesome though, Psycho. That's really great. I mean, that's great of your sister. I'm sure she really deserved that. That's awesome. That's a lot of money. November 24th, 1973. Greetings from Greece. If there are any words to describe the beauty of this place, it still wouldn't do it justice. A perfect spot for a honeymoon. Things have been busy, as you can imagine, but I wanted to quickly write to say that I'm glad you made the wedding. Of course, I'm still worried about you, but somebody has to be. You take care, and stay in touch. Maria says hi, Jack.
There are some pictures stuck to the back of this letter.
Oh. March 31st, 1976. Dear Aunt Lauren, yes, Aunt Lauren, you're an aunt. I'm a dad. Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. We named her Rosangela, after Maria's grandmother. Oh. I didn't realize Jack is my dad. Or Rose's dad, rather. And Maria is my mom. That's really interesting. Dear Aunt Lauren, yes, Aunt Lauren, you're an aunt. I'm a dad. Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. We named her Rosangela after Maria's grandmother. It's been 3 years at this point. She's so quiet. She hardly cries at all. I'm all set to spoil her rotten, but Maria says to take it easy. She looks just like her mother, and there's a bit of you in her eyes too. And Mom and Dad. Everything our family was or will be. This child is it. Life is changing so fast. I just want to hold on to this tiny creature and never let go. The future is an exciting place. I have everything I could ever want. I don't want anything to change, ever, Jack. The Law Offices of Durkin and Goldberg, 1981. Dear Miss Blackwell, it is indeed within your legal rights to take I guess that's supposed to be custody of your 5-year-old niece. With the death of her parents, you are the only living relative. Please contact our office and we will start the necessary paperwork. Sincerely, John Durkin. Oh wow. That's really sad. So I guess somehow Jack and Maria passed away, and And it was just Rosa left in the hands of Lauren. I want to see what the pictures are, but maybe I'll see it in a second.
Hello?
Rosangelina, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Thanks so much for submitting your last review on time. For once.
Yeah.
I've got a little assignment for you today.
Assignment?
Human interest, Blackwell. Suicide. College girl named Joanne Sherman.
That's awful, but...
You know the Brittany house, the NYU dorm?
Yes, but...
Speak to some people on her floor. Get a word in with the roommate.
Listen,
Speak to the RA too, and hey, see if you can score a picture of the girl.
but I don't do that stuff. I write book reviews.
Versatility. Time to get out of your comfort zone. Jeremy's over at City Hall covering that strike, so you are it. Get cracking.
I hate him so much. Is freelancing for that stupid paper even worth it? I guess it keeps me writing, but... Oh, whatever. I'll just go over there and get it done. It's not like I don't have enough death in my life right now. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. It's like being a real reporter. Sort of. My old notepad should come in handy for this.
Well, well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. No? No visitor? Alright. Let's see what these, I've got some notes here. Okay. Let's see what these photos are. I guess these must be parents.
I don't want to ruin the picture. That's definitely Auntie Lauren. She's looking at something off camera. I wonder what it was. I assume that's my mother. She sort of looks like me, I guess. Other than that, she's a total stranger.
What's in that bag, Seth? Our toys? I mean, what? Chaos, wow. Wow.
Is that my dad? He looks so young. I always pictured my dad as being older.
I'm surprised that there weren't any pictures of her family. I mean, Jack's whole life. I mean, but then again, I'm not sure what the circumstances of their death was. It's possible that there was a fire or something. It's very sad. What's the story about this woman? So, wow, chaos. So Psycho, we found out with the story that it began with Rosa spreading the ashes of her aunt Lauren, who she didn't know at all, really. It sounds like she was taken into Lauren's custody when she was 5, and then at some point, I think it sounded like at age 40 or so, Lauren was put away into a psychiatric hospital and was sedated, and every time that Rosa visited her, she was always sedated, so she would just always visit, not know anything about her, and all she really knew was, yeah, that was it. So she went to go see the doctor because he had some stuff to tell her apparently, and he told her that she was there because she was pretty much crazy, that Lauren was crazy, and that actually Lauren's mother, Rose's grandmother, actually had the same thing, and that the doctor was expressing worry about Rosa, the main character, about possibly having the same issue, and it involves someone named Joey, but they're not sure. The letters mention Joey. They mention Lauren talking about Joey, the aunt, and then the mother, the grandmother, talking about Joey as well. So it's a very strange backstory, very mysterious, and it sounds like Rose's parents died when she was 5, and her dad was her aunt's brother, and she doesn't know anything about her mom either. So, how's Seth feeling today? I'm not sure. I'm sure he's better. He and I still both have a residual cough every once in a while, but so far that's about it. There's really nothing I can click on with this image. I guess we can only assume that's my grandmother. That's probably my aunt, and that's probably my father. That's all that I'm just assuming. Yeah, there's nothing for me to click on this one. Interesting. All right. I guess do some research. A new NYU student living in the Brittany house.
No, I can't find any information about Joanne.
Joanne's suicide.
No mention of Joanne's suicide yet. If it just happened this morning, I doubt that anyone would have published it yet.
I can't imagine 50,000 for the whole 4 years. I mean, although 50,000 for 1 year would be quite a bit, so maybe it is for the whole 4 years? Possibly. Might be able to. I mean, local schools around here, 50,000 is not going to take you very far. It might take you maybe 2 years at most, if you're lucky, but probably more. Is Seth free this Saturday? Okay. Oh, are you working? Oh. Well, maybe we can plan on doing something in Berkeley. Closing shift. Well, I have to do D&D that night anyway, so maybe we can do something in the morning before. 12 to 8. Maybe breakfast? Let's see. I'm sorry. Oh really? Well, we won't be up for too long. If anything, there's dinner on the stove for you. You just have to warm it up. And in the fridge, I made some green beans as well. So there should be enough food for you. Yeah. 60K per year here. 50K for 1 year is more than medical school for a regular school to charge. That is insane. Totally not worth it. Usually private BS. Yeah, Dane. I think you're right, because I think at the school I went to at the time it was about 25,000 a year. So yeah. So for 50K for me probably would have lasted about 2 years. That's assuming that there weren't other help. There wasn't other help. But that's awesome, Psycho, for the whole 4 years. That's amazing. GG for your sister.
Nope, no photographs of Joanne online.
Come on. She doesn't have a Facebook or a Friendster? Alright. Turn the computer off. I guess we'll go to NYU. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the schedule changes. Let's see. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and head out. Let's go ahead and save too. Type a name to save as. After letters. I think Chelsea pays about 40,000 a year for the first 2 years and then bumps up to 50-ish. That sucks. Is she in medical school, Chelsea? Oh, Chaos gives you a hug. Just wondering because I've decided to do D3 during my 24-hour birthday cast. Yeah, unfortunately, it sounds like Seth is working. Sorry, he wasn't expecting to work this Saturday, but it sounds like there's been a change in scheduling. All right, so
I can't remember who lives there.
okay. Sunset Overdrive in a week. You know, I tried that in at PAX. I was actually surprised by how interesting it was. I enjoyed it quite a bit. All right, Brittany Hall dorm.
Ugh. I feel like hell and I have to interview college kids. Hopefully this won't take too long.
College kids. Yeah, she's in her 3rd year now. She's doing clinical rotations. Oh wow, dang. I'm surprised she's ever home, honestly. I hear med school definitely keeps you out of the house.
Just a bunch of notices. Guitar lessons, study groups, stuff like that.
Soundtrack for this game is really interesting.
The sign reads Sarah Kaplan and Julie Gilbert.
Oh, that. Ooh, there goes my internet. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing anything at this point. It's just the new Borderlands, but now D3 has been added, having withdrawals already. Yeah, I'm getting 28 kilobytes a second. It's not good. Now it's 0. Yeah.